Previously on Homesteady.
We are a week and a couple days out from Luna's due date. Now we can go a week on either side of that.
What signs are we looking for that says calving's coming?
Always remember there can be a 2-week variation on either side that is perfectly normal. So it can just as easily be 2 weeks early as right on the due date as 2 weeks later. So nobody ever sweat when you see that day.
She's being kind of funny today. She's standing away from Ladybug, off by herself, licking her sides a lot. Her udder is filling up.
That nesting phase that you'll notice, more movement around in like straw type areas. You'll notice cows move out more into the periphery of things. They don't want to be right in the midst of all the action in a herd, but they don't want to be too far away either, exposing themselves to predators. So you kind of notice them on the edges of things, on the periphery of things.
I'm gonna start bringing Luna in at night, just in case she has that calf. It's not outside and whatever elements we may be getting. Plus, I'm not sure how she's gonna be as a mom. She was very confused with Ladybug's calf. She was doing the mama moos. She wanted to lick her. I think, something was clicking. Something maternal was clicking there. I don't want her to have a calf and Ladybug to adopt it at birth, so I just want to keep them at night separated, and then during the day keep a close eye on them. She's hanging out there though today.
Yeah, that is funny. She's like totally separated herself.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Car is all loaded. We're about to go on a bike ride, but it looks like there might be some other plans.
Poor kids. Like we're not meant to do this bike ride.
I know, like every time we try to go biking. What's going on?
I think Luna's in labor, so I'm not gonna ask why. We can go back and see, and he can give me his 5 cents. That's what it's worth nowadays. Your opinion?
I mean, yeah, we're totally ready to go biking. The bikes are loaded. The baby is asleep in its car seat. But let's go back to the barn. Let's go see what's going on.
One of the best signs that an old cowboy taught me of the very beginning of stage 2 of labor is when the cow is holding her tail just slightly kinked to the side.
Okay, what are we seeing here?
About her in the last video, which is actually the same day this morning. I said, yeah, she looks a little like she's keeping herself distance from the rest of the herd. And that's a sign when the animal separates themselves from the rest of the herd that labor could be starting. She's definitely in labor. And this morning I was walking out to check, and I haven't seen much mucus or anything. I know. It's definitely happening now.
This is a new Jimmy Kimmel segment. Hey kids, we can't go biking because the cow's in labor. Let's see how it goes over.
What's happening? What happened? We want to know.
Can you show us? Can you kill the car? There's the baby station. I don't think we're gonna get to go biking. Don't worry, we'd rather go biking tomorrow. Can't wait to go. I know, I want
Maybe we'll go to Grandma's for a little snack.
Yeah. I'm getting it out. I want to see. You think she has twins?
Hope not. I don't know how to deliver twins. That'd be first. Yeah, she's raising her tail.
But it really good. She might have triplets.
She better not have triplets.
How long will this one take?
Don't know. Might take a couple hours. Looks like within an hour. Remember, we saw her being born. You guys are like grandparents now. All of these kids were at Luna's birth.
Except the baby.
What's today? Is it the 29th?
29.
29th. She was born November 1st. So she's almost 2 years to the day. And she's having her own baby. She wants me to take the calf out. She wants to see it. You gotta push it out.
So I want you.
Goodness. You got a little cobweb on your nose.
I want you to pull a baby out
Doesn't work like that.
so I can see it.
You gotta be patient. What's Mom always say?
Alright, Bubba, what are you looking for?
Clean up the lotion Mom used for
Okay, so you see
nothing.
medicine could be in there. Gloves are in here. Let's pull this out.
Hang on, blue. There it is.
Yeah. Here's Mommy's OB gloves.
And that's, I think that's the lotion.
Straps. Let me see. I'm gonna tell the camera something.
Homesteady scrap.
We did that's right. We did an interview with Cody Creelman all about calf, the whole process of getting the cow pregnant, calving, everything that you would need to know. It was an awesome episode. But one of the tips Cody shared was, if you have to go in, he says nothing will happen ever badly if you go in clean. He says where you get problems if you go in dirty. So he says wash up from your fingertips to your elbows. Nothing's gonna happen so quickly you won't have time to wash your hands. OB gloves, OB gloves, OB gloves, some super lube with some antiseptic, and also if in case we needed it, he said just some simple straps would do just fine. You didn't need chains or anything. So give us a quick walkthrough if we've never done this, which we haven't had to with a cow yet. Let's say you got some clean rope, right? You're super basic here. Here it is, it's happening. I don't have calf chains, didn't expect a problem, but I got this brand new thing of rope here, or ratchet straps or something that's kind of homesteady, basic. You had it on the shelf and you can reach and grab it. What are you doing with these straps? What are you reaching in and doing?
Get both legs and head into position, and then with your Homesteady rope, maybe this is a new merch product that we can have, the Homesteady yellow rope, the calving rope
with the logo on it and my face, like grab it.
You need something to be able to leverage on, be able to position that calf appropriately. It's not a goat, it's not a sheep. You're not strong enough to pull a calf with just grabbing onto the foot. You'll be able to do manipulations, but to actually that calf be expelled, you're going to need a little bit of additional leverage.
With my face on it. Grab it. Remember that line?
I remember that line. So after we did the interview with Cody, I went out, I bought some straps. The important thing about the straps was that they'd be sterile. So here we have a brand new pair of straps in plastic, unused, just for this occasion. OB gloves, got our lube. We're gonna get everything ready and over there in case Kay needs it. Luna's first time freshener and she's a mini, so
Anything could happen.
there is a possibility that shouldn't be, everything should go smoothly, but you just want to be ready. Sounds like the baby milk, yeah.
Tuesday, maybe they're going to car.
Just Cody talked about the rule of 20, how every 20 minutes we want to see progress. Now with a first time freshener, he said there's a little bit of slack in that, but still you're looking for progress. This whole thing's gonna be me like, by the way, Cody, my buddy Cody. Did I tell you I talked to Cody? I know Cody Creelman, he's my buddy. Hiya, buddy. Thinking a ball?
I'm thinking.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Panda.
Oh, what?
Panda.
Oh, dear.
What do you think it'll be?
I'm not guessing.
You're not guessing?
I'm going to guess a girl.
I'm saying bull. I think Luna's gonna spit a bull. Or they say throw, right? Spit's not like a... No species spits. I spit the truth. Something that our past births, there's been a lot of negative comments surrounding our past births on this homestead because of letting our kids watch, because of having the barn too bright, having lots of people have lots of opinions. They've shared negative opinions. Part of why we do this is so our kids get to have this experience. So having our kids watch, that's just like one of the reasons we do this. As far as the barn brightness goes, I thought I would demonstrate something. This camera adjusts so that the picture is bright while the room itself may be dark. So here you have an example in real time of me increasing the brightness so you can see this while it not actually being super bright in the barn. So for all you who are like, it's too bright in that barn, Luna's not going to be relaxed. It's just my camera adjusting so you can enjoy watching like my children will.
And we would never do anything if it was going to be harmful to the animals. Our animals, we talked about it with Gizmo, with Lacey, with Luna, they've been raised with our kids. They're very used to us. They're not wild range animals who are panicked at four walls surrounding them. They're pretty calm and comfortable around all of us. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch, give her a little space. I brought her in from the field because I don't want her having the calf in the field. I want it to be close by and contained. So oh, that was fake. So, you know, just it's a better environment for her to give birth in right now. If we were in the field and she freaks out with the calf, just means I can grab it quickly, shut her in, keep the calf out. Or if Ladybug starts acting funny, she's outside right now. Everybody's safe for being separate right now. You've got a good one too, a big puffy one.
This is good. It happened today. Warm.
Great, it's beautiful. I just said today, boy, it would be nice if it happened this week. The weather's so warm and it gets cold next week. It's 70 degrees today. It's beautiful.
And she's due next week.
She's due next
Smart
Friday.
girl. That's gonna be cold next Friday.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to do it next Friday.
Anything showing?
No.
hours is a pretty typical time. Those cows take a little bit longer once they start having contractions. So up to 4 hours, I wouldn't get too worried. If we're moving into hour 5, hour 6, where that cow has been having forced contractions, there's something wrong. We need to intervene at some point. With cows that have had a calf before, that's a little bit quicker. So usually 60 to 120 minutes, so 1 to 2 hours from the time that we notice those forced abdominal contractions to the time we have expulsion of the calf. So at any time, that 20 minutes, no matter what you're doing, whether you're watching her or if you're intervening yourself, if 20 minutes goes by and nothing's changed, you got to do something else. You got to call a neighbor, you got to call a vet, you have to intervene, you have to stick an arm in, you have to do whatever you need. And I hold myself to the same standard as well. If I haven't done something in 20 minutes when I show up to do an obstetrical case, then I'm changing plans. I'm either putting in an epidural, I'm providing some sort of support, I'm changing overall positions, or I'm going to C-section. I'm not wasting time. There's no good that I'm doing if I'm doing nothing, besides paddling and sweating a lot for 60 minutes. So the rule of 20 minutes is probably the most important obstetrical rule.
What happens?
Okay, so 5 o'clock is when this started. It's been an hour. It's been 20 minutes plus since water.
Yeah, these are 4 hours.
He just said you want to see progress every 20 minutes. So. Okay. I don't want to. I'm not trying to. Just taking advantage of our. This is an awesome interview to have. Anybody who's got a calving coming up, $5 Pioneer membership, get the whole thing. Plug, plug, plug.
Good, got more to do. There's little progress, a little more mucus. I'd love to see something more happen. We've got 2 more hours. So we'd be okay within the time frame. As long as we're seeing little progress, we're encouraged, not too worried, right? Oh, sad face.